What is your identity? Is it somebody else's beliefs of who you are? Or is it who you really are? As we grow up, life puts people in our lives that will try and tell us to have a certain job, to behave a certain way, to dress a certain way, and who we can and cannot hang out with or be with, or how we should behave, what we should and should not like to eat. When people tell you that, that is their own perception of the world. But is it your perception of the world? I'm vegetarian, and I had a friend, had being the key word, I had a friend, and she would, when we would get together and have meals together, she would almost kind of scoff at me because I wasn't eating, whatever she made. And I just was like, it wasn't, there were certain things that I would eat. I'd eat the fruits and the vegetables, but I wouldn't have any of the proteins that she would make. And she kind of like scoff at me. And I'm like, and I almost, at the time, because I hadn't done the work that I've done now, I would get so offensive and just kind of like, almost like she was attacking me. I've since learned that that is an issue she is dealing with, that she has had to deal with. I also have realized that her husband played a part in that, because that's how her husband kind of was, and so she started acting like he did. And she would treat me the way he would kind of treat other people. So that's the other thing you got to look at, is who are you hanging around? Who are you being with? Because that affects who you are, and it brings up either good things out of you, or it brings out the bad things out of you. And if it's going to bring out the bad things, you got to, and things that just don't align with you, you got to stop and take a step back and go, is this person worth having in my life? Do I need to find other people who are more aligned with who I am and how I want to be? And a lot of times we don't want to do that. We don't want to let go of these people because we're afraid of being alone. I was afraid of being alone for the longest time, and because I've been alone, I have grown so much. I have done so much, and I've discovered who I am and my likes and dislikes, because I've taken myself away from those people that would try to tell me, or would unknowingly put different things in my head of things that I am not and who I'm not, and not allow me to explore different areas in my life that I really wanted to explore. So I'm asking you, who are you? And are you being that authentic person, that your authentic self? If not, sit down for a little bit. Sit down with no electronics on, no phone, no TV, no music, and just sit with it for a little bit. Journal about it and write down and go, what is it? Who is it that I am meant to be? What am I doing that aligns with me, and what doesn't align with me? And write it out and discover that person that's deep down inside of you that you've been maybe hiding for years. And when you step into that person, you'll just be amazed at how easy it is being your authentic self. You guys have an amazing day, and I look forward to hearing from you. Tell me what you get from this video, because I'd love to hear what insights you have. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.